go down there now. Jeez. Switch your goods! Oh my gosh, dude, I need time to heal, bro.
What's up, everybody? It's Eyes Up Games. Hello. Welcome to this video. We're going to be going over today Fortnite's recent change to the game, them getting rid of double movement key bindings. We're going to go over what that actually is and how that's affected you, whether you are a keyboard and mouse player or a controller player. And yeah, so let's get right to it. Alright, so as a keyboard and mouse player, I am given a certain amount of directions when it comes to movement. Okay, so I have W, S, A, D as my movement keys. W allows me to go forward. S allows me to go to the left. W allows me to go forward. A allows me to go to the left, and D allows me to go to the right. W, A, D. S is backwards. Okay. Now, when you combined any of those, you're able to go forward with just the forward button, but when you combine, say, W and D, it gives me this diagonal movement here, okay? I combined W and A, it gives me that diagonal movement to the left. So either way, you get a diagonal movement when you're hitting W and your other movement key, whether it be left or right, okay? And if I were to hit S as back, I'd back up at angles. Now, that's what I have when it comes to movement, okay? And not to mention, whenever you hit the angle, whenever you start going at an angle, you're running slower as well, slightly slower. So, as you can see here, I'm pressing W and then I hit A. This is the way I go. If I'm pressing W and I hit D, that's the way that I go, okay? And that's all I am limited to as a keyboard and mouse player. Now, when you pick up a controller, we have, as you can see, I'll show you, we have these two knobs here, which allow us to move in any direction 360, okay? Without movement penalties. So let me give you an equivalent angle. So this is going straight. If I were to put my left mouse, or my left knob forward, I would go straight, okay? If I were to put it at an angle, I can go at any angle that I wanted to. You see that? Until I start doing this. See that? That's the movement that keyboard and mouse players wish that they had. So, let me tell you what keyboard and mouse players do, or did. Keyboard or mouse players would use what is called double movement binding, okay? So in order to have a double movement binding, what they would do is they would not only have, say, you know, you have your normal W forward, A to the left, and D to the right, okay? They would have, for instance, two buttons dedicated to either or movement. So they would have D to move to the right, but also somehow bar D and F together, making it so that you're literally pushing right twice. So it's right to the second like 2 times intensity. So it would allow them to not only go in this angle, but a further, more drastic angle. It was reported, even Booga said himself, one who won Fortnite World Cup last year, that he had a plastic bar that went from his, say, movement left or right movement key, both of them. He would have a plastic bar that connected two keys together, so that they would have a more drastic turn, which is really interesting. Without having the movement penalty, so they were able to go like this, which you can't do on a keyboard. Like this, you cannot do that on keyboard and mouse unless you had double movement. You see that range of movement that you have? Can't do that unless you equipped double movement, unless you had a double movement. But so let's get to why they got rid of it. They got rid of it because, not because it was being utilized as a double movement to be able to allow keyboard players to make a more drastic turn to the left or the right, but there were people using macros to exploit the abilities or the allowance of double movement keys. So the allowance of using two keys for one movement. That would have let people exploit by using macros, which would make it so that if you hit one button, you get a series of actions. Okay. So Fortnite's remedy was to get rid of their remedy was to get rid of double movement altogether, which really strictly only attacks the keyboard and mouse community. Luckily for me, I never used it. You know, I barely knew, you know, that it existed, to be honest. It wasn't something that I was, you know, ever focused on. I really don't actually see. I mean, I would like to make more drastic turns to the right or to the left, but I never saw a reason to actually augment my keybinds or my keys in general to have this double movement happening. It makes it so that if you're running towards someone and you need to make a cut while shooting, like if you need to like strafe to the side while shooting, you could be moving at a more drastic angle to one of the other directions, as opposed to that predictable, slow, like halfway in between both directions. One size fits all movement diagonally to the left or the right. Like that's what you get for keyboard and mouse. Maybe it would have made my gameplay a little better, but I didn't see the reason to go above and beyond on that. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you think it's a good change for Fortnite, let me know if it's affected your gameplay in general. As always, you know, if you can, please smack that like button. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. We're gonna be putting, or the subscribe button. We're gonna be putting more into our YouTube channel to build the brand here. So please do help us out in any way possible. Again, thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to add them in the comments below, and I'll help you out to the best of my abilities. And yeah, we're gonna keep going over, you know, the progression. Whether I feel like the backlash is gonna be for keyboard community is gonna be really intense. I'm not gonna say much about it, but I feel like the pros are really upset about it. You know, and it's really changing the way they've trained for the past couple months, you know, so they've literally gone back somehow. I don't understand, but so yeah, we'll see what happens. And again, like if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. Let us know what you think about this change that they've made, and let us know what you'd like to see in the future for Fortnite and what may happen for next season. All right, guys, as always, thank you for watching and have a great day. We will see you next time. Take care now. Bye bye. Oh, wow. This dude. That was pretty crazy.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, I caught it! Let's get out of here. I caught one. Sometimes I have a wall up, but they still do damage to me. That actually happens a lot.
Is that ping? Is that what ping is? Woo! Oh my gosh, that flick was on fire, dude! Look at all the jabronis. When I know there's something like right cheers, there's a chest right cheers, you know, you grab that, you know, you go pew pew. Man, why they gotta put a revolver in there, man? Like, I could do something with that. Great. Oh, schnizzle. Oh! Got it. Oh, schnizzle. Oh no! What you doing? Oh my gosh, bro. And now I am one of them. He did not see me. I gotta go. Dude, this guy's coming back that quickly. Well, that worked out nicely. You got any meds, bro? Wait, who's this guy? Oh, this is bad.